So Queen Mercy Atang has finally confirmed the end of her marriage to Deji. At first, we thought it was one of those things that happen on social media that people don't just want to speak about, but she made it clear while responding to someone who asked a direct question, asking, I hope you are still married. And she says, no, she is not married, but she says she's single and unavailable. And it was stunning. I'll give you all the low gist. I want us to rewind just before we tell you the entire story. I want us to rewind just a little bit to see the time. This is still 2025, right? Let's just give you an update of what happened between her and Lord Lambert before she now finally got into this relationship with DG, because it looked like a contractual marriage or a contractual arrangement just to pepper Lord Lambert, not necessarily marriage. That's what it looked like, quite frankly. Or Deji was used to to take away the temporary pain that she may be feeling from a heartbreak. So I'm just going to explain to you the timeline so that you can really understand it, because it's shocking how in 1 minute you think you're in love with somebody, and in another minute you are completely a stranger to that same person that you told the world that you were in love with. Anyways, let's just tell you what it is. So, December 30, 2022, she announced her pregnancy. She took to Instagram to announce her pregnancy, but did not reveal the identity of the father. Following her announcement, reports claim that Lord Lambert is the father, but neither she nor Lambert confirmed this. In January of 2023, she posted clips from her intimate baby shower with her team and family, saying she was sharing her happiness with the ones that love her genuinely. She shared pictures and videos from the event and excitedly revealed that she is having a baby girl. Her child, Princess Kira, was born on December 25th, 2022. December 25th, 2023, BB reveal. 1 year after giving birth, Queen revealed Kayla's identity on her first birthday and posted stunning pictures from the birthday photo shoot. The mother and daughter duo sported dazzling blue gowns. However, she still does not reveal the identity of the father. February 29th, 2024. February 29th, 2024. She announced her engagement. She announced her engagement on February 29, 2024, just last year. The engagements to David, and showed him off for the first time. That same day she showed off that guy was when Lord Lambert revealed that he was the father of the girl that Mercy had. On the same day, Lord Lambert confirmed that he was Kayla's father by posting pictures of him and the baby girl. He also posted a page of Kayla's international passport showing her last name was the same as his. And on that same day, 29th, 2024, February, the online controversy began. While Queen received congratulatory messages for her engagement, discussions to determine why Lord Lambert chose that day to reveal his paternity began to swell on social media. A few persons even said some of these things. One, DD Kanem, says, very funny how you choose today to post a child that you had since 2022. Well done, Queen Mercy Atang. Enjoy your best life with your gentleman. This other one says, wow, you choose today. Dear Queen Mercy Atang, you made me proud. Please let me know when your wedding is. Make we can chop rice. You never wanted to associate with this child or woman publicly. Why today when she announced her engagement? March 2024, Lord Lambert finally broke his silence. It was something that he couldn't have seen coming. I think he is the first time I'm seeing a man really heartbroken and coming on social media to reveal. Lord Lambert disclosed his reasons for not posting Killer, saying that he made sure to spend time with her offline and even stated clearly, quote, me spending time with my child in public, real life, makes more sense to me than social media. My child is not a clickbait or my craft, he says. And so that's the reason why he never posted all through the while. And one would wonder, why did you now come out when she announced she's engaged with another man? Well, you don't tell a grown man what to do, right? March 2024, Lord Lambert requests custody of Killer. At the beginning of March, a petition dated February 16, 2024, circulated online. The petition was addressed to the Family Court of Lagos in Ikeja, and in it, Lord Lambert requested custody of their daughter on claims that he was denied access to Killer despite consistently paying child support. In the documents, he also criticized Mercy for leaving their daughter in the care of other people while she traveled to the United Kingdom to get engaged on January 29th, 2024. And in the same March of 2024, alleged charts between the pair leaked. In the middle of March, old screenshots from the pair began circulating on social media, showing an outraged Lord Lambert demanding to see their child. Here's what it read. Queen, I'm not taking this anymore. Firstly, I need to see my child this week. Come on, this is wickedness. You blocked me everywhere. I have always wanted to be with my daughter, and now you're giving me conditions while you have always been with another man. Even when we were still dating, but you are busy monitoring me. Queen, you got engaged a month after we had issues. Parts of the alleged chart read. Queen, I'm not taking this anymore. Firstly, I need to see my child this week. Come on, this is wickedness. You blocked me everywhere. I have always wanted to be with my daughter, and now you're giving me conditions while you have always been with another man, even when we were still dating. But you are busy monitoring me. So she was doing her own thing, seeing somebody else, but she was still seeing this guy. In her head at this point, maybe she was thinking this guy may not marry me. Maybe that discussions must have been held. And sometimes, as a lady who's getting into that stage of their lives, they tend to just think about the person who is available, not necessarily the person who is it. Sometimes who is it disappears to become who is available for the ladies, especially one that has some responsibilities. So I'm not even blaming anybody. You know, if you watch closely, I haven't really pointed at my fingers at anybody. I'm just giving you a timeline of this whole discussions and of all this whole online back and forth regarding this development. But we will come to a particular conclusion. And by the way, the conclusion it may not necessarily be what you want. Okay, you might also draw your own conclusion regarding this development. It's all up to you. I mean, everybody's got an opinion, especially as it concerns these celebrities. Me, I'm already reading the mind of Adeji, who got into this messy ills, because I'm just thinking, as a guy who is not in any rush for anything. I mean, and somebody can point towards Mercy and says she's rushing, she's got a daughter, and maybe she wants to rub it in the face of the baby daddy, and she just wants to jump into another one and cover the shame of some sort. And so you could give her that as an excuse. She's not mentally stable. But for the guy, why were you running into a lady who has a child already, and who is just leaving a relationship? Or did she lie to him that the relationship has ended and that there's nothing for him to be scared of? Because it really doesn't add up. It really doesn't add up as far as I'm concerned. Because if you have a daughter and then there's a guy who you know this person is dating, why step into that place only immediately? Why don't you first confirm that this person and this other person are done, knowing the precariousness that comes with a lady who's got a child for another guy? It's a tough place. It's a tough thing to say, right? It's also a tough place to be at. And taking the decision too quickly is something that I'm thinking that DG may have regretted. And also moving on too quickly would also be one thing that Mercy may also be thinking that she may have done wrongly. But trust me, there cannot be one right or two rights. It's just wrong, wrong, wrong at every point, at every turn, really. So it's probably somebody who is not ready for to move on, and another person who probably may not have read the room properly coming together. This may be what may have caused the disaster. Anyway, let's just continue. So starts in March, amidst our disputes, I'm talking about the issues relating to Lord Lamba blaming or saying that she was dating somebody else while she was still with her, and that videos surfaced online showing Queen crying and urging Lord Lamba to spend more time with Killer. She claimed that he had only seen their daughter 3 times in 8 months, which was when they spent 3 nights at his place. So basically, that's the timeline. We ended it at what, March 2024. We understand that marriage actually went ahead to happen, but I want to play a video for you that is just so interesting. This video is just so cute. They both released a video that I'm talking about, Deji and Queen. They both released a video that had a lot of persons leaking their screens. Look at this. Look at this. This is pretty beautiful. Nice. Turn back. Go and carry her. And everyone was just saying, ow, ow, ow. And there you go. There you go. Got married finally, and they kissed. So this visual was actually one that trended online for the longest of time. And I know most ladies jumped out and saying that thumbs up to Mercy, thumbs up to Mercy. She finally did what guys do. Then I was just saying, no, this doesn't look right, doesn't feel right, shouldn't have happened. At least when you have these kinds of issues, okay, I think you just take some time, just suck it in, take your time, and it will eventually, you will eventually find somebody. Even if somebody is there saying that they're ready. No, don't jump on it. Don't jump on it. The reason is, whatever the new person does, whatever the new person does that is wrong or bad. Not everybody is perfect, okay? Because everybody has their own baggage. Like it or leave it. You can't get, except you are looking for a mannequin, okay? Somebody whom you can hit and they behave that way. You hit and they behave that way. You can't get 100% perfect person for yourself. You can just get somebody whom you can manage with, whose character, abilities, their goal is also aligned with yours. That's the best you can get. Okay. Now, so for this particular reason. One would have thought that it's best you just let go of relationships, anything that has to do with intimate relationship, for the time being, at least 6 months, 1 year, before you start thinking of because whatever wrong, whatever character that is slightly not okay with you, you start trying to compare the person with the last person because you just left the relationship. And anything that happens, you compare. You do it unconsciously. You don't even know that you do it. You do it unconsciously. So, but when you give it time, you stay away for a long time from relationships, serious relationships. You tend to now get clarity. You tend to grow from that experience, and then you start thinking about new ways to behave and not to behave, and new ways to catch up with things. Not that, you know, I really don't think that Mercy getting into that relationship was a good idea. Almost immediately, almost while they were even dating this other person. So I'm not even going to save Lord Lambert in this. He may have also been a reason why Mercy, jolted, dumped him, basically, because she have seen, or maybe seen, that he's not serious about maybe going to the next level with her, and because of that, there's a possibility that it will not be something or a relationship that she would enjoy. She just want to stay back. But so it happens that the issues played out and there is no end in sight. One hand, you are thinking of how to find closure with this new guy. On the other hand, the other person is thinking, well, see, you're even dating somebody while you're dating me. Gosh, is neither here nor there. So, what I can finally say regarding this is heartbreaks are almost inevitable in relationships, even in marital situations. When you do have it, let go, give it time before you get into another one. Secondly, don't use somebody's don't use don't waste somebody's time. I mean, if you don't want to do this, tell the person, I'm not going to do this with you. I'm sorry. I know that we had plans, but over time I've seen that we can't be compatible. Then life continues. And then thirdly, as somebody who is getting into a relationship, find out the status of the person. Are they in a relationship? Because I have seen some messages from Deji in some of his posts and quotes saying all sorts of things, saying something about healing before you get into a new relationship. He's also talked about how you should respect people, respect people's feelings. Those sermons kept coming and coming and coming, and it's something that he never really had done before. And that union really didn't last for up to a year, and it's unfortunate that it has come to an end. He didn't even post her during her birthday. That's the final call. I mean, you imagine you are married and then this person is all about the social media. He didn't post her. They unfollowed each other. He didn't post her in their on their anniversary, or they didn't even post her on their day, on her birthday. So to tell you that there is fire on the mountain. So finally, she gave it up. She said that it has come to an end while replying a particular post on Instagram. She's single but unavailable. And so it goes. Big Brother reality TV star Queen Mercy Atang has finally confirmed the crash of her 1 year marriage. This channel reports that the single mother of one got married to David Oyekomi in March 2024 amidst a public dispute with her baby daddy, skip maker Lord Lambert. A few months after their marriage, Mercy sparked marital crisis rumors after she unfollowed her husband on Instagram and deleted their wedding pictures. Debunking the speculation, the BBNaija Shania housemates explained, I was trying to take my marriage off social media and produce some of the things I put out there. However, in a new development on Wednesday, she finally confirmed her separation from David while addressing her marital status in an Instagram comment. Queen Mercy had shared a new picture of herself from actress Mercy Iwe's mother's burial last week. Commenting on the photo, a fan, Maca Christ, asked, Queen, hope you are still married because Asa, you are too beautiful to be single. The royalty star replied, single and unavailable. Please look at that. And the pictures and the post is just all over the place. So it's official, guys. She's confirmed that she's no longer married. So you can shoot your shot just in case you are interested. But you got to check again. Double check this time whether it's something you'd want to run into. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you as always.